What's up, everybody? My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody just calls me Ciotti. Oh my God! And we've all got my wonderful wife Kristen to thank for that. When she saw that that high-speed footage, she said, "Oh my God, are you going to put Chariots of Fire under that?" And I said, I wasn't, but now I am. In the chat, Big B69, Armendrone, Blizzard FPV, Boom, Brett Vogelslang, Cement Kid, me, Corey Man Zero, Dan Richard, Dave's FPV, Flying and Braille FPV, Guillermo, Hector Johnson, High Metal, John Dees, John Dyson, Just Because, KR, KD2RDH Larry, Ken Hill, Crunk, License to Drive, Love, Drummer, Metal, Dirtskin, Mike Bergman, Mondo FPV, Off Axis FPV, Parts for Bent Toys, Rage FPV Johnson, RC Master, Remy Tim, Roscoe Sticks, My Imposter, Sharp Pizza FPV, Sean Hussein, Steve-O, 43068, Sully, T1 Lady, Tiago Ramos, Tweet FPV, Yapsy FPV, Yeah Boyd, Euro FPV, and Zach Barnes. Welcome to the shit show. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming. Let me get out of the participants list and go back to the chat. Love Drummer saying what's up, tagging me. He was the first one. If you want to talk to me, what I need you to do is type at CIOTTIFPV and then type your message. That's going to light your message up in orange for me so that I know you're directing it at me. Otherwise, if you don't tag me, I'm assuming that you guys are talking amongst yourselves. If you're new here, everybody in the chat, well, not everybody, but most of the folks in the chat have been around for a while here and are super smart, super talented, super, I don't know, think of another adjective there. Awesome people, there we go. So, yeah, when they give you advice, you can pretty much trust it. If you want a second opinion, totally cool, tag me, away we go. Scrolling, and off-axis FPV laughing at it. Parts for Bent Toys, always original intro, man, love it. If at random I just disappear, blame YouTube's copyright protection department. Chariots of Fire was on YouTube. It is on YouTube, so in theory, I just won't be able to monetize this, which is fine. But yeah, if they kick me in the middle of this, it was worth it. I don't care if it wasn't worth it for you. It was worth it for me. And sometimes you got to do something for yourself. So there you go. What's up, Roscoe Sticks? How are you? P. Richard Scott in the house. Where's he at? Great choice. Tweet FPV. The purple on the TT looks better than the red. Does it really? Oh wait, yeah. On the TT. I thought you meant transmitter. Yeah, I agree. The purple meshes with the gray really well. What I'm really interested about is the violet TPU. So anybody out there who wants to be super awesome that has a 3D printer and the violet Sane Smart TPU, that is the purple TPU. It's a little bit lighter. The violet TPU is a little bit more blue and a little bit darker. So yeah, if anybody has the violet TPU or anybody is going to get the violet TPU because they want something darker than the purple and they didn't know that existed, hit me up because the Tiny Trainer print files are on Thingiverse. And yeah, if you want to be super awesome and print me some stuff with that violet, I will send you something fun or just my never-ending gratitude. Either or. Okay. Lucas saying hello. What's up, Lucas? I think I pronounced that right, maybe? Blizzard FPV sending some hearts. RC Master throwing a few Titanic scenarios next time. I don't think Patrick's P. Richard over there would like that because it's his dad's boat. Mondo says, "Did you see the tiny Turner?" I was reading it Tiny Trainer. I don't know, Mondo, did you meant to say Tiny Turner? DVR I posted today, Little Guy's Rip. I did not, Mondo. Hook a brother up with a link. You are a moderator, so you can drop a link because that way everybody else can see it too. Larry says, "Is my name in the giveaway this week?" I have no idea, Larry. We'll look when it's time. We've got 11 minutes. 11 minutes till the giveaway starts. Oh, I guess I should explain. No. Let me get caught up on the chat, and then I'll explain. No, that's stupid. Story behind it, Payson, is that I used to live in Charleston, South Carolina, after I moved south from New Jersey. And in Charleston, Comcast has somehow managed to get a legitimate monopoly, in that they own the lines out on the poles. So anybody else who wants to provide cable-based service has to pay Comcast to do that. Don't know how that's legal, but hey, capitalism, right? So yeah, they have a legit monopoly, and they know it, and they treat all of the people in Charleston that way. And so a Charleston-based t-shirt company thought that was kind of fucked up, made these shirts, and there you go. All right, let me at least get the chat to a spot where I'm going to leave off, and then I'm going to sell you guys some car insurance, and then we'll come right back to the chat. My name is Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me just Ciotti. On the internet, I'm known as Ciotti FPV. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. Link to Patreon down here. We've got a really cool little community of super smart, super driven, awesome people over there. Love for you to join. $3 a month, 10 cents a day. That gets you in the door, access to all the good stuff, articles on PID tuning, filter tuning, a lot of stuff that's kind of geared towards micros, but a lot of 5-inch stuff in there as well, because I fly 5-inch rigs more actually than micros, mainly because they work more often than micros. Yeah, lots of good stuff over there, early edits. And then if you want to get in on the giveaways, which are every single Monday, 3 Patreon giveaways and 1 Super Chat giveaway every Monday. If you want to get in on the Patreon giveaways, you can actually get in on tonight's if you hit that Patreon link down there. And there are 4 tiers that get you under the giveaways. There's a $5 tier, $10 tier, $20 tier, $30 tier. $5 tier is giveaways for Tiny Whoop and toothpick stuff. $10 is 3-inch micro brushless stuff. $20 a month is the 5-inch rig, 5-inch build stuff, and then the $30 a month tier gets you into all of those. This way, if you only fly Tiny Whoop, you can only be put on the tier to get Tiny Whoop stuff, right? It's pointless to get 5-inch stuff if you don't fly 5-inch. That's why I kind of have it set up that way. And then the $30 tier is for the folks that just have all the above and or just really want to support me. And then there's tiers beyond that for, people that are super generous. But yeah, I just like having you guys here, to be totally honest. The community asked for the Patreon, and it's been awesome. It's allowed me to do the giveaways. It's allowed me to do some really cool testing, and yeah, it's awesome. So thank you guys for that, because you browbeat me into doing it, and I love you for it. All right, so we covered that. What else? FPV Therapy is a group over on Facebook that we would love to have you join. The group is about 4 or 5 months old now, I guess. I think we got over 100 members recently. And one of the more recent things that we did is put together, I did this actually while we were streaming here, put together a little GoFundMe fundraiser for Black Grinder's little brother, who unfortunately committed suicide. I guess it was about a week and a half ago. So we made a GoFundMe in his name. All the profits from that go to NAMI, N-A-M-I, the North American Alliance for Mental Illness. And yeah, so if you want to get in on that, head on over to FPV Therapy. I will approve your request to join probably after the stream, and then yeah, we would love to have you. 1 in 5 or so people deal with mental illness. It's a serious thing that it just doesn't get talked about, doesn't get any love. Nobody understands it. Obviously not nobody, but most people don't understand it, and it's something that a lot of us live with every day, and it's a life-changing thing. It's for the most part something that you're born with typically, although PTSD is a part of mental illness. So yeah, you can just kind of get it one day if something horrible enough happens to you. And it sucks, but there's a whole bunch of us that are working our asses off to talk about it as much as we possibly can and help each other get better. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, come on over. We would love to have you. I think that's about it. Affiliate links down below as well. If you want more money to come into the testing area here, there's a good way. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're doing a Amazon, Banggood, Get FPV, or now FPV Crate. I gotta actually update it. If you're doing orders on any one of those sites, if you hit one of the affiliate links before you do the order, you don't even have to get the item that's on the affiliate link. And it just basically drops my info into their website because you clicked my link, and then your whole order, I get a tiny little percentage of it. And then, yeah, like I said, I pour it right back into FPV stuff to share more testing knowledge, broken carbon with you guys. I think that's about it. Discord, yeah, we've got a Discord too. There's a link down there, but if you join Patreon, you get all kinds of super secret stuff on Discord. It automatically adds you and whatnot over there too, so that's good. Oh, sponsors of the channel, sponsors and friends. Not everybody's a sponsor, but, you know, there's not many sponsors, to be honest with you guys, but lots and lots of awesome friends that deserve shout-outs. One of our sponsors is Tweet FPV. He's giving away a set of his super amazing transmitter grip tape grips tonight for the Super Chat giveaway, as he has been every Monday night. Super generous of him. So show the man some love. Tweet FPV on Instagram and here on YouTube. He's doing awesome stuff here on YouTube on his channel. On Instagram, you can just talk to him and order some grips if you don't win tonight. And his web shop is set up over on, oh, for God's sakes, Etsy. Etsy is the word that I was groping for. So you can get him over on Etsy. They take a little cut, though. If you just want all the money to go directly to him, hit him on Instagram, and he will hook you up. He's even got super secret Ciotti purple grips for a couple extra bucks. Or you can win them tonight. This sticker here says for rectal use only. This one says Stan FPV. He makes super fantastic 3D printed ducts to turn a regular quad into a Cinewoop. I just dropped his card. So yeah, hit him up if you want to make a Cinewoop out of an existing rig instead of buying a whole new one. FPV Cycles, Bob Rugi's site. He has the most excellent toothpick stuff and, in my opinion, the best 5-inch frame available. Hit him up. Super, super awesome friend to have. This is my sticker, of which I have run out. So hopefully at some point I can get some more and you guys can get them. But for anybody that hasn't, you snoozed, you lose. Sorry. BMC3D, best TPU on the internet. Brent is a super cool dude. Hit him up. His GoPro, front-loading GoPro session mount, I swear to you, is going to protect your session better than any other mount. I've run a lot of different session mounts, and his is a cut above. Newbie Drone, awesome, also one of the friends of the channel. They have sent over some really cool stuff in the past, and they were a part of another giveaway that we, well, I guess, yeah, not another, but a giveaway that we did over on FPV Therapy for one of our dudes that had surgery coming up and was going to be laid up for a while. So shout out to Newbie Drone for that, and they just make awesome stuff. The FPV Geek, Rhonda Leos, he makes Just a Switch, JAS, which is a switch that you put on the strap on the side of your goggles, and it just turns them off and on, which, go figure, is really, really, really nice to have. So get you one. Support local dudes. Super Deluxe keeps sending me stickers, and I keep showing them on the stream. I don't know why, but I'm not going to stop, because it shows you guys that if you send me stuff, I'll show it to you on the stream, I guess. So there we go. Friends of Ciotti FPV, and of course all you guys out there. Much love. Also, Get FPV, FPV Crate, lots of cool folks. You guys know what's up. You guys know the good shops. Thanks for dropping that link, Mondo. Everybody click, scroll up a little bit and click Mondo's link to Instagram. Actually, don't do that. Here you go. I'll play it. Yeah, well, do it because this is going to play small. I can do this, though. Oh, you know, I did see this, Mondo. I did see this. I didn't realize this was you for whatever reason. Yeah, just attacking. Oh, okay, right. Tiny Turners are the names of the motors. I totally forgot that. Right, the Tiny Turners are the motors. Very cool. Yeah, I took the Mondo. I took the 5,000 kV motors off of mine, which we'll see in a little bit here, and I went up to 6,000 kV just to kind of get more oomph. What I'm assuming is that your guys' motors and the whole setup basically was tuned by Evan to feel as close to the actual racer as possible. And I've heard that the actual racer is not underpowered, but also not overpowered. And that's just kind of what the trainer felt like to me. And for freestyle, I just wanted a little bit more oomph for pulling out of dives and just doing sketchy stuff. So I actually moved over to the Emax Eco 1404s, and they've been fantastic. My God. I did have to back the tune down a little bit because the RCX 1304 5000s are quite a bit more smooth. And these Emax Ecos are, I wouldn't call them a notchy motor, but they're also not a smooth motor. They're somewhere in between, which is actually fine. But yeah, so for anybody that's going to build their tiny trainer into a freestyle rig, just kind of keep that in mind, that you might want a little bit more oomph than what you're going to get from like a 4000 or even like a 4500 kV motor. But see, I say that, but then it's like, well, so I'm taking the HD out of mine probably tonight, to just put like a regular FPV cam in it, because basically there's an awful lot of prop in view for an HD rig. And now I'm just like, well, shit, I almost want to bring the KV back down, because it is cool to have something that performs like the actual racer, right? I mean, that's like a super cool rig that's, I don't know, it's something like, once you've built a bunch of rigs, it's for me, it's helpful to have like something special about each one that makes me want to fly it. So like, yeah, I don't know. I actually might end up going back, and plus I'm going to save a bunch of weight pulling the HD. That's the other thing too. The HD board is like 7 or 8 grams of dead weight in this thing. And that's going to make a big difference because the all up weight is only 140 something. So we're talking about, almost a 10% weight savings. And that's significant. So once I put this back on, well, not back onto, but onto a regular FPV cam, I might actually be able to drop down without needing the extra motor. So yeah, I don't know. If you're going to build an HE version, maybe think about the bigger motors. Otherwise, if you're just going to do regular FPV cam, and or you want something that feels like the real racer, wait for the tiny turners. Wait for, because they're being made by Xnova, and they make excellent quality motors. And yeah, Evan knows what he's doing, as does Mondo. So I'm sure that those motors are going to be fan-effing-tastic. And maybe I'll get a set and run them on 4S. We'll see. We'll see about that. I don't. Yeah, we'll do it. What the hell? Not gonna be right away, but we'll do that down the road, because I do have a purple battery TPU. What can we call this? We need a name for this little wraparound battery sack. Should we call it the battery? Yeah, we're calling it the battery sack. Yeah, I've got a bigger battery sack that I think might be able to hold a 4S 450. Yeah, that needs to be the name. Mondo, you guys better change the name of it on the Thingiverse to battery sack. If you do, I'll die. Larry says, nope, we covered that. Flying in Braille FPV says, what's up? What's up to you? Yapsy says, tiny whoop time unless you got other things to do. I have a couple other things to do. Some giveaways, some tiny trainer fixing, some show and tell. But we'll get there. We'll try to get a tiny whoop battery in the night if time allows. Monday nights are usually pretty jam-packed. Speaking of, we got 7 minutes. You guys have 7 minutes to get over to Patreon and get on the $5, $10, $20, or $30 monthly tiers to get in on tonight and next week and the next week and the next week's giveaways. So get on over there. Link to the Discord down below. And yeah, just by join. Well, okay. So I learned last week that. Well, no, let me. I'll try it again tonight. Maybe Patreon was just being a jerk last week. Who knows? But yeah, regardless, when you join the Patreon, you will get an entire month, because it's a monthly service, and within that month, you will be entered into 4 giveaways. If for some reason, like last week, Patreon wasn't quick enough to get the new people on there, but those guys are all going to be on this week and next week and next week and next week. So it'll work out. But yeah. Tiago says we need some new super chat fundraising, a bunch of new RCN power motors that might work in 3-inch, and some from the Smooks line. All right. Armandrone, you better not be a hater. I see that comment. Where is it? There we go. I mean, do you guys want to see a 5-inch FetTech build, or would you guys rather see some like new RC and power motors, or I don't know. Our imposter says, "Are you telling me that you believe that YouTube can't touch this?" Let's ask MC Hammer. Let's go to his website. Inside joke. Sorry, guys. Cement Kid is getting the Violet, and he'll print it for me. Cement Kid. Yes! Thank you for that. You're the man. Let me know. If you search for Tiny Trainer with no space in between on Thingiverse, you'll find it. You'll find the prints, but it sounds like the Violet is still on its way. So we'll talk. Cement, thanks, brother. Pros 71 full. What's up? Do you think 1507 3000 kV iFlight motors would be suitable for a lightweight 4-inch rig? They might be. I would try to go bigger on the stator, though. I would go to an Emax 1606 motor, or even better, Xnova over on Pyrodrone sells an 1804. That's what I'm building a 4-inch rig with at some point here when I get the time, and I think that's going to be a much better choice than something down in the 15 millimeter wide stator range. So yeah, that's going to be my guess, is that the Xnova 1804s will be the motor for 4-inch props. There are also some 2004s coming. I can't say from who, but there are actually multiple 2004s coming. So stay tuned for those. They might be even better than the 1804s. Tweet FPV, best 3D printer is the one your buddy has. Indeed. Roscoe Sticks says, good today. It is 12 noon already. Ripped 6 batteries. Halfway charged to rip another 6. Awesome, Roscoe. Get out there and get it. Cage Drummer just made it. Glad to have you. Lucas says, yeah is like wuckas for you? Yeah is like wuckas? Wuckas? What's a wuckas? What's a wucka? Do tell. You've piqued my interest, Lucas. What's a wucka? Payson Kelsey says, I really like the shirt with the story behind it. We talked about that. I don't know why my voice did that. That was weird. Heavenbound. Classic intro. Well worth appearing on the stream. Eyes to the skies, indeed. Dave's FPV's comment just went flying off the top of the screen. God damn it. I'm not going to say it, but you guys know what I'm thinking. You guys know what I'm thinking. Free Lojo correctly calling out to not forget about the automatic door logo. There it is. Yeah, buddy. Thanks for that as well. Loving it. Wow, YouTube, you really just buried me on this chat, and I've only got 3 minutes before my alarm goes bananas. There it is. Dave's FPV says 100% just saw a ghost homie run. What was a ghost? What's a ghost homie run? What is that? Zach Barnes, I'm headed to Charleston Wednesday with some friends, taking some gear. Nice, Zach. Zach, hit me on Facebook or Instagram at CiatiFPV. There are not many spots to fly in Charleston. Hit me and I'll give you all the good ones. Any of you guys that are going to be going to Charleston, hit me up and I'll tell you the few really decent spots there. Otherwise, you're going to have a really hard time finding places to fly. It is flat as a board, and it is kind of like relatively overpopulated. So it's, yeah, it was very hard in the 5 years I wasn't flying for all 5 of those years, but the time I was flying in Charleston, it was always very hard to find good spots, and I eventually found a couple. Off-axis FPV, what kind of drone pilot gets so many pictures of mermaids? Oh, God. Aerial photographers. Oh my God, off-axis. That is a good dad joke. Rage FPV Johnson's Tiny Trainer caught on fire Sunday using Flywoo Goku AIO flight controller running 4S, what it was rated for. Yeah, that sucks so bad for first and foremost, Rage. I'm very worried to run any of these AIOs on 4S. I was worried about running this AIO in 3S. I know it says that it'll take it, but all I hear is that the AIOs go up in flames, left, right, and upside down and backwards. So that sucks, and now that makes me worried to run 4S. So maybe I will just stick with these motors on 3S. We'll see. We'll see once the weight of the HD is removed from it. Aerial photographers. Oh my God. Aerial photographers. Jesus. Ken Hill. Hey, that video of you cruising up behind people on the boat with the Trent trainer was awesome. Ken Hill, I had so much fun doing that. My God. It was just so... It was just like such a funny. Such a funny. Ah, farts. All right, well, we need the extra time. I accidentally snoozed the giveaway alarm, so there's 9 more minutes on it. So when it goes back off, we'll do it, because I do want to try to get caught up on the chat. Tweet FPV, we'll get there someday. Indeed. Door sticker, covered that one. Look at me go. Etsy, oh God. Tweet on Twitter. Nice. Yeah. By the way, Freelojo is who. Freelojo, you made me these purple TPU prints, right? I got like 3 packages on the same day, and I keep getting them all mixed up. Ah, Christ, I forget. I think he did. I think. What is this? Strange things happen when you live stream. Ruby Tim, how hard would it be to put an SD DVR on the quad? You would just I mean, there's not really any room in the back. I guess you would need to get one of those DVRs. You know what you would probably want to do is get a... Shit, man, I don't know. I mean, so I got it with minimal filing of the canopy. I did have to file the canopy on all 4 sides, but it wasn't bad. I just sat on the couch with a little diamond-tipped file from... Not diamond-tipped, but whatever. And just, took off a little bit of material at the time, test fit it, take out a little bit... So yeah, there will be a space where the HD board is up here. So if there was a 26 by 26 mount DVR, you could just swap it right into where this HD board is. So yeah, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that hard, but to put a regular DVR in here, you would have to either like VHB double side tape it to the AIO on the top, which I try not to do that. I try not to stick anything to the AIO boards out of the fear of sending the gyro bad signals, because you're adding weight and you've got something else that can potentially jiggle around. Or it would have to be a really small DVR board that would fit in the back. I really don't see that happening. So I think really the space that you've got is going to be on top of the AIO board, in which case you would... I guess you could do like an adapter, because I know there are 20 by 20. Yeah, I guess that's what you would do, maybe 20 by 20 to 26 adapter TPU, and then there's a bunch of 20 by 20 DVRs. That would, yeah, I think that might be the best way to get it done. Although I'm just gonna do rapid fire with external DVR in my pocket. And we'll see. Athix says, hey, what's up, Athix? Spectre Works says, battery condom. I'm sure there was some context there, but... okay, to the sack. Nah, we got to go with battery sack. Battery condom, well, there already is a battery condom. It's when you... what's this motion? It's... Somebody sells it's just like black shrink wrap that they call the battery condom that you slide over a 4S 1300 and you shrink it down. It is a battery. It is more of a battery bag, but I'm calling it a battery sack for life. Get out of here, fly! Get off! Get off there! Get! My imposter likes battery condom. Of course he does, because he's a pervert. Rotten Tomato. Did you see all the new motors over at RDQ? Some interesting sizes and KVs. I did not. I have not been on Race Day Quad's website in a hot minute. I'm assuming it's in the new section. Hopefully it is, because that's the button that I just hit. All right, give that a second to load, not what was I going to say with an R? Brian Ladmiral, Acrobat V1 or the Duo? The Duo, hands down, Brian. It is stronger. It is faster. It's not faster. It is stronger, and it has more room. And it weighs the same. Oh, it doesn't weigh the same. It is a couple grams heavier, I believe. But yeah, definitely Duo, hands down. Espander, is it bad to leave lipos on a parallel board? Not really. I mean, technically, no. Technically, they're just all wired together. It could become bad if, like, I mean, you're essentially just making a bigger battery. So, like, God forbid the leads get, like, cut or something or bridged. It's going to be a big-ass discharge because you've got... you're not making a higher voltage battery, you're making a higher milliamp battery. So, like, if you've got 6,000 mAh batteries, you've got basically a 6,000 mAh battery on there. So if something happens, there's a shitload of milliamps that are going to be going, but it's not like you're creating a 100-volt battery that's going to shock and kill you. You're just creating a higher milliamp battery that's going to shock you and for longer, I guess. So yeah, I don't leave them plugged in to the parallel board because of that reason. But technically speaking, as long as none of the components fail, it's fine. But that's the gray area, right? So yeah, I make it a practice to not leave them plugged in to the parallel board. T1 Ledley, how do I enter the super chat giveaway? Good question, T1. I can't believe I don't talk about that in the intro. But the super chat giveaway is done as the fourth. So we do the 3 Patreon giveaways, which are going to happen in 4 minutes, and then the fourth giveaway is the super chat giveaway. I name a number, usually like $2 or $3 or $4, and then you do a super chat of that value or multiples of that value if you want to enter multiple times. So tonight, let's say it's... No, I'm not going to say it because then you guys will start doing super chats for it, so we'll wait. But yeah, that's how it works. There's just a dollar value, and then you do a super chat for that value. I put you on the wheel, and we randomly spin the wheel. So we'll talk about that in, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Because it'll take us a little time to do the Patreon giveaways. Oh, God! Speaking of, hold on. I gotta click a couple buttons here. I'll click a few buttons while we're waiting. Clear choices. Look at that. Look at me go. I gotta click that button, I gotta click that button, I gotta click this button, I gotta click this button. Nameless DVR VTX would work for that. That's what it is. Yeah, Euro, thanks for that. The nameless DVR VTX is the one that's it's 26 by 26, but it only takes 3 holes. So yeah, it would mount very similar to this guy. Hey Mondo. So I've noticed this. In fairness, right, this was not built to be a freestyle rig. This was built to be a racer. Thus the name. Wait, no, it doesn't have racer in the name. But it's built after something called the racer. So stuff like the center of gravity being a little bit too far back like this with my current setup is kind of insane for me to be thinking about that. But Mondo, any advice on getting that? So what I'm getting is on really sharp throttle stabs, it's the butt is it's getting a little bit of saggy butt disorder. Any ideas on how to push a little bit of the weight forward to get the center of gravity a little bit more? I've been meaning to check the CG on this, and I keep forgetting, and I just did, and yeah, so that it makes sense now. It's a little bit butt heavy. More anti-gravity, of course, will help that a little bit, but it's mainly on throttle release, and the anti-gravity doesn't do much on throttle release. But I'm more interested if there's any if you have any ideas on how to physically. I don't know why I'm asking. There's no weight that you can move forward on it. Never mind, I'm being insane. But for anybody that's thinking about getting a tiny trainer to build a freestyle HD rig out of, think about that. You're gonna have the CG is a little bit tail heavy. That's the alarm, yo. Let's do some giveaways. Scrolling down. Oh my god, I got caught up on the chat. No way. Freelojo sent the rando gnarly TPU kit I got for free too. Awesome. That's right, Freelojo. I was right. Nice. I can get totally caught up on the chat. This is great. Lilithium. Amazon sells a DVR that's NIDICI. Nadici, I guess, branded, does 720 and weighs maybe 2.5 grams. Check my really old footage that I use. Slam 3-inch Tooth Fairy. Nadici branded. DVR that's Nadici branded. I'm going to search on Amazon. You guys can't drop links, but I can. So let me do a really quick search on Amazon, Nadici, DVR, and... Damn. I was hoping that would get it. Do me a favor, Lilithium. Can you drop in the chat and tag me the name of that DVR if you can find it on Amazon? I would love to put that in the chat. And yeah. And then I'll search Amazon for whatever the search that finds it is, and then I'll share it. Thank you for that. Solo, what's good, dude? Out ripping the mall for a night sesh. Nice. Tuning in for a smoke break. Very cool, Solo. And then Freeload is saying stick on tire rate for CG. That's true. I would not add. I've never tried it, but I would never think. I don't think it makes sense to add weight for fixing the CG. I think I would rather just deal with it. Which is, I know that's insane to say, but like adding weight, I have a really hard time adding weight to any of these things since they fly. And I like the way that lighter rigs fly. That's interesting though. I've never... That'd be a good test. That would be a really good test. Copter 612 with $4.20 for the FETEC 45 amp fund. So it looks like Copter wants to see the FETEC, so I guess we're just going to keep it going. 69 goes to 73. Yes, I can do math. Thank you, Copter. Maybe you'll get to see some FETEC soon. Shane Duggar says if you cut the bottom of the camera mount for free space, you can modify the battery tray and move it forward. Oh, no shit. That's right. You totally can. God, you can totally do that. It's not going to look good, though. It looks so good. T1, I just talked about the Super Chat giveaway. It's after the 3 Patreon giveaways, and we're going to get into it in 1 second. Billy DFPV says it's Nadici DVR. I searched for DVR Nadici. Is Amazon's search really not smart enough to reverse it? Oh yeah, it's not coming up for me. It's giving me a bunch of antennas. And screwdrivers. Strange. Yeah, here's what it gives me. Screwdrivers, a huge box, and then just... Oh, there's a parallel board. Good question, T1. Holy crap. Okay. Flying in Braille FPV really wants to see FETEC because he just did an $80 super chat with the caption, FETEC finished. Hope you enjoy. Well, I hope we all enjoy it. Damn. Flying in Braille, thank you. That is incredibly generous, man. Okay. Well, FETEC is done. Let's get it added in. Oh boy, I have to do math again, don't I? 153? Wow. Well, that would make sense because he said FETEC is done. There it is. Damn. 153 of 153. Flying in Braille. Coming through. Making sure that everybody gets to see the Betaflight versus FETEC round 2. I've already done round 1, but it was not with FETEC. It was with Flyduino KISS stuff, and it was not a perfect head-to-head comparison. It was a slammed alien on hype train motors versus, I mean not versus, but I flew that along with Flight 1 for 2 months nonstop, and I didn't like that build as much, and I said I don't like KISS as much. So now, with the FETEC stuff, I can build. What I'll basically do is just swap it into one of my glide builds so that we literally have the only difference will be beta flight versus KISS. The actual differences will be flight controller and ESC, right? Because KISS requires specific words are hard. Hardware is the word I was just looking for. God damn it. Starting the giveaways right now, Sam. Awesome. First up. Wait, no, I have to click things. Hold on. Okay, so the Patreon is closed, although God knows if it actually adds people right away. I need to click these buttons here. Clicking, click, 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 click. And all right, got that. While I'm doing some maths, we're gonna do another patron pilot spotlight. So let me find that post real quick on the Patreon page. For anybody that doesn't know, there is a post rather, over on the Patreon page, asking for your YouTube channel if you're a patron, and I use that every so often, basically when I remember to, here on YouTube to when I have to jump off and do something like poop or organize the giveaways into the wheels. Yeah, we do a thing. So all I have to do is find the post. I had it open in a tab, but that tab is gone. There it is. The post is called Patron Pilot Spotlight. I just clicked on it. Let's see how long Patreon takes. I clicked it again, and it seems to have worked this time. There it is. Patron Pilot Spotlight. What's the let me add a tag to it. Crunk says, did someone add my name? All right, so I'm gonna add a tag of pilot. No, I can't do that. I'm gonna add the tag of flying. Okay, good. Yeah, I have the flying is tagged 9 times. That'll make it easier for you guys to find it. And yeah, patrons only. That's a good tag there. So those are the 2 tags you can use to find it. Let me save it. And the challenge now is, do I remember who we left off with? I think we left off with someone. God damn it. Big Willie. We left off with Big Willie. So we're going to go to William DeVries. Did we? Sam Klug, it's closed for the Patreon 3 giveaways are closed for tonight, but the Super Chat giveaway is coming up, and when we start them, you'll be able to enter. So just hold tight. Let's get the Patreon giveaways done first. But while I'm organizing those, I'm going to play William DeVries' submission. Billy D, I used yours last week. Billy D, what's your name over on Patreon? Big Willie? No. Do stickers go with Super Chats? What do you mean, Night Train? Like the little sticker thing that you can do? Yeah, you can use that. That's totally fine. All right, well, we're just going to do William DeVries, or DeVries. I'm probably butchering it. Worst case. Oh, okay. All right, William, I got you last week. All right, so it's Carl this week. Cool. Thanks for that. And let's get... Yeah, I don't remember... 1 day ago. Look at that. Yeah, okay. I don't remember doing Carl. Awesome. So here you guys go. This is CGKFPV, our boy Carl, and this is from yesterday, man. Look at that. It's called Breathe Closer, Cloudy Sunset Session. I will be right back with the wheels all set up. Enjoy Carl. Getting some flow on it. Looks like new spot, Flow SP. Oh, yeah. Here you guys go. back. I hope. Did I hit the right button? I hit the right button. Carl, that was awesome. The beginning of that was fantastic. Take note of the beginning of that edit. That is something that, like, you can do, like, so black and white. So his logo hanging out, that's a little bit harder to do. But the black and white to color switch, syncing the music the way that he did, and just, like, the simplicity of that edit, like, that, you can do that on any editing software, and you can learn how to do that in like 10 minutes on YouTube, guys. I swear. I know editing seems very confusing is not the word, but it seems like a big mountain to climb. I swear to you that it's not. You can do very subtle, very simple, but impactful things like that with editing very, very easily. So yeah, awesome work, Carl. Love that. Good flying too. I didn't see all of it because I was looking at the other monitor, but that was awesome. So yeah, have faith in yourself, guys. YouTube can teach you to do anything, and editing, YouTube is really good at teaching editing too. So get your flight footage into an editor, make some edits. I promise you'll I promise that you will thank yourself later. I know it seems daunting, but it really isn't. And it makes memories that last forever. I've been making edits and putting them onto my YouTube channel for like 11 years, and there are edits from 11 years ago that when I watch, I feel like I'm in that moment, and that's pretty special. Like it's a pretty special kind of thing, just to kind of have for your memories in your life, and it's just great. And do it, or I'll kill you. Took a turn. All right, here we go. Time for some giveaways. I'm gonna push this button. Hopefully things won't implode. I'm going to pull this over here. I'm going to go and hit this green button. All right, here's your proof of entry for the $5 tier. And before I do that, where is it? Here it is. This is a good one. $5 tier prize tonight is a Gep RC Skip toothpick 3-inch frame, along with the matching AIO board, and what's this, an XM Plus? Yeah, XM Plus diversity receiver, the TPU canopy, and the VTX board. So it's pretty much an entire Gep RC Skip 3, just without the camera and battery. I think that's it. It's even got a little capacitor on the XT30. Look at that, and a little LC filter on the video line. Gep RC, who'da thunk it? All right, so this is going to be the $5 tier prize getting thrown in there. And so here's your proof of entry. This is on you guys to check it, to make sure you're on here. If you just joined Patreon, like I said, you might not be on here, but you will be on next week and the following 3 weeks. You might be on here. It just, I don't know how quickly Patreon turns that around. But like I said earlier, regardless, you're going to get 4 weeks worth of giveaways. So here's your proof of entry. There's 1 page, there's 2 pages, 3 pages, and 4 pages. You guys can rewind. I cannot. So if you want to check that you're on there, just rewind, and yeah, there you go. Advanced options, wheel diameter 1200 or 1000. Nah, we'll go 1200. And applying wheel changes. I hope you're ready, because it's time for the GOAT! Round it goes. Who it shall pick, no one knows. But they're going to be in a red square. Tommy Ham, you've won. I don't think you've won before, Tommy. Good stuff. You've won yourself a skip without a camera. A Gep Skip. Congratulations, brother. Dark Sagan wasn't on the 5 tier. Farts. Alright, Dark, do me a favor. Message me that, and I'm going to put you next week on there twice. And we're going to troubleshoot why that happened offline. So some congrats, Tommy. I got to start I got to make an email real quick here. Hold on. Oh, God. Get that out of there. Okay. What's happening here? There we go. New email. And to myself. Subject. 6. What's today? 8 2020 giveaway. Good thing I'm prepared here, right? March, April, May, June. 6th month. Yeah, okay. So we got Tommy Ham winning the GEP RC Skip 3. Congrats, Tommy. You won. Good news. Next up, we've got... Wait, let me make sure... Hold on, Dark. Hold on. Let me just check real quick. I don't know why it's doing that. So weird. So weird. Dark, what's your name on Patreon? All right, next up we've got the 3-inch microbrushes tier. And that's going to be a big old bag of Dow 30, what are these? 30 56s. Don't let the 56 fool you though. These don't perform like a prop that's that pitchy. I don't know. The pitch numbers are always, not always, but sometimes kind of wacky, and this is a good example of that. This performs more like a 30-40. And I really like these. These are really, really well balanced. And Dow makes a good prop, as well as a, what is this, Racer 2? A Run Cam Racer 2. I was right. Why does it not say that on the outside? That's weird. So 3056s and a Racer 2. Let's see who's going to get it. Marcus J. All right, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. There you are. You're on there, Marcus. Making me doubt Patreon. How dare you? All right, here we go. Here is the 3-inch microbrushless wheel. Rewind if you want to make sure you're on there. 1 page, 2 page. Well, I guess kind of the same page. Ready? Advanced options, 1200. And apply wheel changes. Here we go. Go! Here we go. I think it's going to be Oscar. Nope, it's going to be Nathaniel LaBouffe. LaBouffe! I think I'm shipping you something already, LaBouffe. You just saved me on shipping. Congratulations and thank you. You've got some props and a Racer 2 coming at you.
It's 11 o'clock.
And my computer claims that it's 11 o'clock. I don't know if it's telling lies. Nathaniel LaBouffe in the house. ANIEL-LEBOUEF. Got it. And that is 3056s and Racer 2. Oops, that's not how you spell that. That's how you spell... Alright, got it. Next up, we've got the 5-inch wheel, and then we're going to go over the Super Chat. Get that going. And... Alright, here you guys go. Proof of life. First page, second page. There you guys go. This is the 5-inch tier. Let's make it bigger and apply some wheel changes. And, oh, the prize is a full set of 5, because motors should be sold in sets of 5, not 4, because when you buy only 4 motors, you put a prop on wrong, or you don't have the motors reassigned properly, or something happens to cause your quad to Tasmanian Devil and destroy one of the motors immediately. That's just how it works, right? So yeah, set of 5 of the Emax RS 2 2206 1600s. So somebody's going to come with me. I have a set of these that I'm building this super cool little race rig with a split camera on it. So I hope one of you guys will come with me on that adventure, because these are going to be a hell of a motor for a light like race rig. So here we go. Goat! So nice, he did it twice. It's going to be EJ Blauvelt. That's a new one. Awesome. EJ, congratulations. I have not heard that name before, and I love that. EJ Blauvelt, you are a winner. I will message you on Patreon. I'll message all 3 of you guys on Patreon to get your... Crunked again. Oh, wait, Crunked, are you... Oh man, hold on. Let's. No, I gotta write down EJ's info first, and then we're gonna spin. No, should I? Well, it's up to you, Crunked. Crunked, do you want me to spin the wheel to see how many times it takes to hit you, just to make sure it's still working, or is that gonna? Or I don't have to do that because that might use up all your luck and it might never land on you again. You let me know. I'm willing to just sit here. Oh God, please no. Am I even on there? Use your rewind a little bit. Do me a favor. Make sure that you are on there. If you haven't, if you're not on the wheel, maybe you haven't been for a while, and I'll have to put you on a bunch of times. But I have a feeling that you are on there because you're not the only one that hasn't won yet. BLAUVELT and Emax 2206 1600s. Congrats everybody! Thanks for being on Patreon. It's amazing, and you guys rule. I really do. If for anybody that's kind of new here, I kind of nudge you guys towards Patreon so that you can get all the other content that I have up there. Also, because Patreon takes a lot less. Patreon takes like 7% or so, whereas YouTube takes like 30-something%. So that's why I'm constantly kind of nudging you guys towards Patreon. But I appreciate the support, regardless of where it comes from. You guys are super awesome. I'm always just trying to kind of make sure that you guys are getting your money's worth. So, speaking of money's worth, Super Chat giveaway for tonight. We're going to do $4 to get in. $4 per entry in the Super Chat giveaway. So if you do a Super Chat or a sticker for $4, I'll put you on the wheel once. $8, $8, I'll put you on there twice. $12, I'll put you on 3 times. 16, 4 times, so on and so forth. The first main prize of the Super Chat giveaway tonight is a fresh set of Tweet FPV transmitter grips. Pretty much regardless of what transmitter you've got, Tweet's got you covered, and he'll even do the super secret, couple dollar more expensive Ciotti FPV Purple Edition limited run Super Ninja grips for your transmitter, and then you can look as cool as I do. Also, though, I can't be left out of the game. I got to do some shipping here as well. You're going to get a set of Tiny's LEDs. This is going to be 4 of these cool little addressable ones. I really like these guys. They even have a little plug connector, so you can like daisy chain them together, which is really nice. And then there's 4 of the super simple, just send them VBAT voltage and they light up super bright LEDs in there. A set of these Avan S5.75s. This is a bi-blade prop that just makes the most wonderful noise ever. I don't care how they fly because they make a great sound, and I just love going full throttle and hearing bah! Echoing off into the distance. And then 2 sets of these Racecraft Wacky 3076. And now, when I tell you that some props get the pitch number wrong, I don't think Racecraft did, because look at the pitch on this propeller. This is a crazy wacky propeller. Sometimes when I see wacky propellers, I just have to get them to share in the wackiness with you guys. FPV is fun. Flying wacky props is fun for me. So I'm trying to spread that love around. So yeah, bunch of good stuff for the Super Chat giveaway. $4. There you go. Let's do a little bit of cleaning up. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to decide whether you want to get in and get those Super Chats in. In the meantime, I'm going to scroll up and try to get caught up on the chat. So here we go. Moving the chat window over. And, all right, let me try to find where I was. You guys do your thing. Ooh, looks like Daniel found the DVR. Flippity flop, jibbity jib jab flab. So let's show that on the stream. Your guess is as good as mine, folks. Hey, there it is. Currently unavailable. Great. Thanks a lot, Nadichi, for smashing our hopes. So it looks like... No. I was going to say, it looks like it's a copy. That looks a lot like the HM DVR. I think that is. Do I still have mine? I might. Might have gotten rid of it. That looks a lot like the HM DVR. And the HM DVR is 720p. So since this is currently unavailable, let's do a quick search. HM DVR. I think that's what it was called, right? HM DVR 2 or 1 or... No, that doesn't find it. Well, if anybody finds the HM DVR or the De-HDing mini DVR is in stock somewhere, let me know how I can find it, and I will show it on the stream. And I gotta scroll up farther though. I missed some things. Looks like Daniel just shot me a link on the Facebook. Let me hit that real quick. Looks like GetFPV has it, which is awesome because I am in GetFPV's affiliate program. GetFPV is one of the very few resellers who were cool about me joining their affiliate program, and so yeah, and they were my favorite shop before then. Oh, and they have the HM DVR. Nice. Okay, cool. Here you guys go. Thanks, Daniel. Okay, the keystrokes don't work anymore. That's great. Thanks a lot, OBS. There it is, HM DVR. Yeah, I think that's the exact same one as the De-HDing. I have personally had this one, and it did fail, but I, in fairness, did crash the living shit out of it on concrete a lot. So there you go, $12.99. Only 2 left. You better hurry. And if you're actually going to buy one and you want to do me a huge favor, scroll down. There are bit.ly links, bit.ly links. If you hit one of those are GetFPV links. That's going to drop a cookie that I was your affiliate, and then you don't have to order the thing that you clicked on. You can go over here to this thing and order it, and then I'll look good in their eyes. It'll look like I'm doing my job and telling people about ordering from them. But in reality, it was Daniel Maurer. So I'll owe him the small percentage of your sale, which I won't give to him because I'm a meanie. All right, scrolling down because I went up way too far. Night Train FPV with a $5 super chat sticker thingy. Thank you, Night Train. Very cool of you. No caption, just a little sticker guy, a little purple guy that says "Wow, wow, indeed." You're awesome. Tiago says, if possible, get the protection diode board if you intend to run 6S. Really? I have to get another board? I already have to get the external OSD. Cronked. Really? Kronk, tell me what I need to get. He already did. Tell me what I really need to get. T1 Letty says, what's the prize for the Super Chat giveaway? Hey, I answered that question finally. Dark joined the 5 tier. We got that all figured out. Night Train, do stickers go with the Super Chats? I think we talked about that. Okay, there we go. And time's running out. 30 more seconds to get in on the Super Chat giveaway, and then I'm going to close it up. Crunk says 45 amp FETech, 35 FETech FC sitting here going in 5th Apex. Where you at? Damn, bro. It's a lot of Apexes. Alright. They're now being stocked at Pyro and RDQ. Nice. I've only ever seen them at Pyro. Alright. Got that. Amazon stopped selling, but found another version on Banggood as Lantean 720p DVR. It's 2.3 grams. So there you go. For anybody that's outside of the U.S., although I think GetFPV ships outside the U.S., but regardless, yeah, Lantean. I'm gonna copy and paste it down into the chat so that you guys don't have to scroll up as far as I just did. There we go. Thanks for that, Lithium. You made me remember about that HD DVR being 720. I completely forgot that. Zach Barnes, it did the same for us who joined last week. Okay, yeah, so it is a little bit delayed. Dark Sagan says, Marcus, okay, we took care of that. Zach Barnes, checked it was on it this week. Okay, cool. Thanks for that, Zach. All right. Oh my God, are we caught up? No way. Dave's FPV with a $4 super chat to get us started. Felt unlucky until I lost, so I pay more for +1 luck. All right, Dave's FPV, let's get this going. You're going to be the first one on the wheel. Come on, YouTube, you goddamn. Rotten Tomato says, can I PayPal you instead of a super chat? Yeah, it'll pop up in my email. Yeah, what the hell? I have my email open, so it'll fire a notification in the corner of the screen. So yeah, totally fine. Okay, where's the fourth wheel? Here's the fourth wheel. And there we go. Okay, fourth wheel. Here we go. Dave's FPV is going on first. Next, we've got Freelojo. I'm going to capitalize the L, just, you know, because why not? Flying in Braille FPV is going for it with the double entry. With an $8 super chat. 2 L's, I thought so. I thought there were 2 L's in Braille. Alright, got him on there twice. We got Eric Allen joining, following suit with the double. Alright, Eric. Got you on here twice. And then we've got Solo, not to be outdone or forgotten. Euro is getting in. I got a little. I hope Euro wins because I've got a little. Little package of screws here for him to return from. He accidentally sent me some extra screws when he sent me an awesome little care package. All right, so we got Euro FPV getting in there. Tannerd is asking to be wheeled. Tannerd. Double wheeled. Tannerd has been wheeled twice. And Freelojo says those props are already taking off. They're that light. William Barlow getting in. All right, William. And then we've got... Oh, man. We got some math to do here, folks. Issa does it. Is that your real name? ISA space DUZIT. That's not your real name. That can't be. That's too perfect if that's your real name. Issa does it. In with $14.99. What the 16. Okay, so we're gonna hook. So because the name is so cool, we're gonna hook Issa does it up with an extra $1. I see Paul Tomeo. So what did I just say it was? 4, 8, 12. Okay, so 4 entries for Issa does it. Issa does it. I love it. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what was that pop-up that I just saw? It was Paul Tomeo with $8 dues. What's that from? What is it from?
Sounds like Ned Flanders.
Yeah.
Like,
What's that from? Dollary dues. Oh, it's from. Okay, never mind. It's from Jimmy Broadbent. I'm stupid. But sorry guys, inside joke. Tomeo. He's a sim professional sim racing driver that I watch quite a bit because I'm a car nerd. All right, Metal Dirt Skin. Get him on in here. And then we've got Joe Kurtzall with $8 getting on there twice. I'm just going to say Joe K. Joe K, you're in there twice. And what's up, Double A? How are you? All right, and then we've got some stuff. We've got some stuff. All right, cool. We're good to go. Let's spin a wheel. I want to go down here to advanced options. We'll make it a little bigger for everybody. And away we... go! Who shall it be? Who shall win the many things? It will be Dave's FPV! Dave's, congratulations. Here's what you need to do. You need to message Tweet FPV, who I think is still in the chat. If he's not, message him anyway. You need to message him your name, address, what transmitter you've got, and the fact that you won here. And then you need to do the same thing with me. So for me, Ciotti FPV on Facebook or Instagram, preferably Facebook. And just send me your first name, last name, address. Tell me that you won the things. Tell me that you won the Tiny's LEDs, the Avan 5.75s, and the Racecraft 3076s. Why don't you work better than this, OBS? Racecraft 3056s. Just let me know that you won those and your address, and I will get them sent out at some point. I'm a little bit behind on the giveaways again. I think looks like I'm like 3, maybe 4 weeks behind. I ran out of shipping envelopes, but I'll get that figured out. Thanks for everybody that got in on it. Hopefully you guys had fun. Dave FPVs had fun. Dave's FPV had fun. Dave FPVs. Great. Great. Cool. All right. Giveaway's done. What time is it? 11:17? That's not bad. That's not bad. Getting quicker. Trying to get those FPVs flying along so we can make sure we have time for all of our other wonderful content. Let's get fully caught up on the chat one more time here, and then we will jump over and De-HD the Tiny Trainer. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions in between the super chats. All right, looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. All right, here we go. Rob Exelson says, "Como esta, bitches?" Crunk says, "You don't need shit. Just put a cap on the corner of the FatTech ESC. If you want, you can use the FatTech spike absorber, but other than that, all right, cool. All right, and Zach Barnes just types $4 and says, "Oops, that didn't work." Worth a try. Worth a try. Okay. Here we go. Tiago says, "Get FPV ships outside the..." I thought so. And cheap shipping costs. Nice. Okay, so yet another reason why Get FPV is awesome, because they actually ship outside the U.S. Not many U.S. Shops do that. All right, Euro FPV, you still have the motors I won there. You can throw the screws in with them. Nice, Euro. Awesome. All right, cool. That's why I put these. I knew I put these on my like on top here on my desk for a reason. And that must have been it. Crunk says, "So if you're just swapping it into a glide, just put the VSEN wire from the camera to one of the corner pads on the ESC so you get voltage in the OSD. Use Crossfire Lua for PIDs." My Crossfire Lua never works all that well, but maybe I'll get it working. All right, cool. Yeah, Crunk, well, believe me, I'll be bugging the shit out of you when it comes time for me to order that FetTech stuff. We also need to know your shoe size, Crunk correctly says. Ruby Tim says, "What? You're so punctual with shipping, though. How did you fall behind this week?" I fell behind a long time ago, and I've been struggling to dig myself out. I will, though. Next time I go, I actually specifically went to a UPS location to get to restock on the envelopes, and the fuckers didn't have any. They didn't have. I just need to do an order from their website. But yeah, I'll get there. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. It's easy to give stuff away. It's hard to ship it. All right, and so let's get going. I've got the chat over here. If you want me to see your chat at this point, because I'm about to roll over to the little work area here, you got to tag me at CIDFPV. We'll show it up in orange. Rob Axelson's still waiting on his stickers. I thought I shipped all the stickers out, though.
Those went in the mail. Yeah, I put envelopes in the mail.
Yeah. A whole bunch of stuff did go out, like, late last week. Let me make sure that it went out real quick, Rob. Because I think they went. I think they did go. All right. In the meantime, while that's loading, let's get to work. Wait, no. Come on, man. What? OBS, what is your deal? What did I do to deserve this, OBS? Rob, where are ya? AXEL. Well, fuck.
Well, this may have just been a stamp on an envelope.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Rob, if it was just stickers, I didn't do it through stamps.com, so you should be getting it. I know for a fact that USPS is way behind. I ordered from FPV Cycle. I order from like every week, I feel like, and stuff always comes quick. I ordered something like a week and a half ago that's still not here, so I know that USPS is struggling. So yeah, just give it a little bit more time, Rob. I'm pretty sure that I got them in the mail for you, though. All right, let's do some Tiny Trainer work. Keep those questions coming. If you haven't received your stuff, it's probably sitting right here. My apologies. I'm trying my best. Wait, let me, sometimes my best is not good enough. More setting. Sure. Oh wow, it's not zoomed in. I was pretty sure that this was zoomed in. I just have to move the camera. Hold on. Yes, the audio now sounds worse. That is because when I'm over here working, I use the microphone on this mic. Great. I use the microphone on this camera, is what I meant to say. And I don't know what else to say at this current juncture. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit more light in the front here. And all right, here we go. Let's tear things apart. What's everybody building? God damn. All right, so that's... I really need to replace that with a screwdriver. It has stripped out a couple screws on me now that I'm getting worried I'm not going to be able to remove. And what good is that? So these are the GemFan 3016s, and what I did learn this week is that these 3016s are well balanced, and they're actually better balanced than the Emax Avans. I took when I was tuning these Emax 1404s, I left the tune. So the previous tune on here was for the RCX 1304 5000s, and those are the smoothest motors I think I've ever felt. So I was able to go crazy on the PID tune, and I think I had the P's up in the 70s or the 80s. And when I switched over to these motors, just out of curiosity, I left the PID tune alone. This is a more powerful motor that is definitely more notchy, so I was pretty sure what was going to happen, which is flyaways. And it didn't fly away immediately. Like it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought, but it did start oscillating once I started adding throttle, and I almost crashed it into the lake. So that was interesting. But yeah, I did back the tune down a little bit. All the while, it was on these 3016s. And once these 3016s started to get a little bit beat up, I moved over to the 3-inch Avan props, and they were brutal. I mean, like, just arming it on the ground, it was just freaking out with those props. So these GemFan 3016s are definitely a little bit better balanced than those Avans. It kind of doesn't matter though, because they're just totally different props. These GemFan 3016s are really meant for lighter weight rigs like this, you know, basically, in my opinion, 150 grams and below, all up weight, whereas the Emax Avan props are more for, you know, 150 to, I don't know, 220-ish gram rigs. So yeah, I mean, you are kind of putting these two props on completely different rigs, but just an interesting. Up until that moment, I thought that the Emax Avan 3-inch props were like the best balanced available, but it looks like GemFan may have eclipsed them, or it could just be that they have so much more pitch. When you add a bunch of pitch, you typically have to back the PIDs off a little bit. So it could just be because of that, or it could be a combination of the two, maybe. Never know. Alright, let's get these zip ties off here so I can get the canopy off. Wow, I almost just chopped that. That would have been annoying. Alright, so here we go. Here's what the tiny trainer looks like inside. That was probably very loud. My apologies. Oh, orange. Rob Axelson got his baby tooth finished and back to work on his Wemix. Rob, have you flown them both? What do you think about one versus the other, if you have? Freelojo assembled the glide hammer frame. Slow work day. Dude, how solid is that frame, Freelojo? Is that frame not... It's like when you go to bend it arm to arm, it's like the fucker is... hewn from a solid piece of stone. It's incredible. 6mm arms, man. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's get this... I'm going to have to pull this apart a good amount, actually. Right, so let's get this out of here first. I'm going to have to take the front standoffs completely off. I'm going to even have to loosen these up a bunch. So this might be more... Alright, Rob Axelson threw another bell on his Tiny Hawk Freestyle. He's changing props and not screwing them down. Huh. That sucks, dude. Have you tried full CT's trick yet with the glue? The glue trick? Not glue. The Loctite trick? To fix them? If you haven't, you should. If you need to know what that is, somebody in the chat probably already knows, but I will, I can dig up the link for you if you need it. Although, actually, if you just go to YouTube and search for Full CT FPV, I think you'll find his channel. I believe that's his YouTube name. Wait, no, yeah, it has to be his YouTube name because he was in the chat earlier. And that's what his name is, so yeah. Battledutskin broke his main 5-inch rig. Good work on that. I'm very good at that. So you're progressing nicely. And his TB3, now building the frame from that last FPV crate. Dude. Yeah. FPV, man. Break it, fix it, repeat. Alright, so let's get these M2 standoffs pushed out of here. Let me use a bigger... here's the best way I've found to push these M2 standoffs out of here. Just put this thing down like that and just take a... Wow, that thing is potentially gone forever. That really fired off into the distance. And then there's the other one. And I just use an M2 Allen key for that. Did it? Wow! I think it went like 5 feet, guys. It went all the way across the room. That was I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Okay, so now the hair-raising task of trying to get this camera out of here without ripping the fucking wires out of the back of it. Oh my god. This would be so much easier with a regular camera. Okay, good. That's not too bad. I think I'm getting used to it. Alright, let me make sure I didn't miss any... Ken Hill is building a CL1, currently waiting on an XT60 lead from Amazon. Ken Hill hitting on one of the... possibly the most frustrating part about this hobby when you're starting off is that there seems to be always something that you need but don't have. And for him... it was an XT60 lead. That is quite a frustrating thing to forget. Yeah, I'm going to have to tear this thing down because I'm going to switch. There's no reason to run such tall standoffs on here. So I'm going to switch them out, and that is going to require quite a bit of finagling, so to speak. That sounds like it could be a... sounds like that could be a bad word. It sounds like that could be one of those OG sayings or words or whatever you want to call it that has a dark past. Am I right? Am I right? Nah. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on, man. Get out of there. Would you... can... okay. Whew! Alright, let's clean up a little bit here. Orange. Looking for orange. Freeloader says, solid as a rock and feels lighter than my Mr. Crook SL by those who shall not be named. Nice, Freelo Joe. Yeah, the glide hammer is interesting, man. It's so big and beefy, but then it's like, I want to say it's only like 110 grams or something. Like, it is light, dude. It is a lightweight frame. Alright, so let's turn on the Weller 1010 If I keep saying the name every time, I'll remember what the name of it. It's like that trick when you meet somebody. If you meet somebody and say, "Hey, my name is Steve." If you say, "Oh, cool, great to meet you, Steve." Like, if you say their name, you have a much better chance of remembering it. Here's the problem, though. You forget to say their name. That's my problem, at least. Like, I know that trick. I used to do that trick when I was in sales. But that was when I could have a post-it note on my monitor reminding me of it. Now that I haven't been in sales for 15 years, I don't remember to do it. And I forget everyone's names. But luckily, my lovely wife Kristen remembers all the names, so I just have to rely on her. Okay, so video in is here. And then we had that shared ground. Oh man, I did that nice shared grounds joint. Remember that last time, guys? I guess it was a couple streams ago that we did the Tiny Trainer build. If you haven't checked it out, yeah, I've got a 4-hour long... Sorry about that. Just had to focus for 1 second and not shake. I have a 4.5-hour long Tiny Trainer build showing you every bit of everything that you would need to build one, and a whole lot of stuff that you really don't need to build, but good knowledge in there. So check that out. And if you want to be super amazing, share it. Because I think there's a lot of really good knowledge in there that I would love for more people to see and experience and poop. Alright, so that looks good. We are De-HD'd, but we're now line of sight only. So you know we got to take care of that. Let me just make sure none of this stuff bridged. There's my video in. There's my 5 volt. And... Alright, now this looks fine. I think I'm going to piggyback this fella here. Because up front I was just using the 5 volt. So I think I'm just going to double up the 5 volt here to power the camera as well and the ground. And that way all 3 of the cables for the little Phoenix... Oh yeah, by the way, this is what we're putting on it, is a Phoenix 2 Nano. Yeah, so I'm going to put that on the same little schlip-schlaps. And it's going to be great. So I'm actually going to cut this... I never know whether to... I mean, see, here's the thing, right? Like, this plugs in here. So it's kind of silly to have another plug here. Yeah, I'm just going to chop it. I'm always torn whether or not to leave these plugs on and solder up a plug directly to the flight controller, or do what I just did. I might regret what I just did because this wire is very stiff, and I'm thinking it's got the non-silicone insulation on it. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's not the beginning of the world either. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it could be really annoying. Let's see how it strips with my fingernails. Shit. Yeah, so this is going to be a problem. So I gave it the but it still didn't come correct. Hey, there it goes. Okay, so I only slightly mangled it. Alright, let's try to get this to be straight again. You get out of here. You get out of here, you. Alright, so I need to hold these a little bit better, is the moral of the story there. I feel like I still might want to give it the grunt, though. Let's give it a try. Let's just really dig our fingernails in here. Really dig. Try to get a good indent and farts. And almost. We're close. Well, I guess that's good enough. I mean, some of the... Man, can I, like, melt it with the, Hey, Meatwad Fair with a $5 super chat. Hey, Ciati, stopping by to say hello. Gonna go play some Call of Duty. So glad to see you're streaming frequently. Thanks, Meatwad. I appreciate it, man. All right, let's see if I can, like, melt. I just kind of want it to move back a little bit. Yeah, just move back, you shitty heat shrink. Yeah, all right. I think I just melted the little bit that I was worried about. So we should be fine. That should be plenty of exposed wire strands here. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, one more, and then we will end the suffering. I wouldn't dare touch the wire cutters to this. It's just, yeah, this insulation is so thin that if you touch this with metal cutters, I'll bet that you would pretty much instantly nick one of the inner strands. Come on, man. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so that was ugly, but whatever. It's over. I'm pretty shocked. I think I know why RunCam did it, because this is such a lightweight camera that I'll bet you that they actually did save real weight by using this stupid non-silicone insulated wire. But I would rather have the wire be a little bit heavier, if I'm honest. This stuff just sucks. It's just not great. This what is it, like PVC insulated or some crazy shit? Non-silicone insulated, we'll just call it. Alright, tinned 1, tinned 2, and tinned 3. Oh, guys, check this out. So over on FPV Builders, somebody posted and said, "Hey, what YouTube channels do you guys use to get micro build advice?" And bunch of people mentioned different channels, and then I went in there and I said, "Hey, I just did 30 days in a row, lots of micro content." And and the person replied back and said, "Sorry, man, you're too political. Can't watch your streams. Best of luck." I was like, "Oh, where's the basically in my head the GIF of the dudes going, oh, played, and yeah, it was pretty awesome." So we're getting somewhere, man. We're pissing people off with our politics. That's what I'm talking about. That's it's part of the game, man. That's, people got to wake up. Sometimes you got to wake them up. It's just how it goes. All right, we're tinned. Now we're gonna double, triple piggyback. Kind of sounds like a turtle humping a shoe. All right. Oh, you. Ken Hill just says, just put heat to the plastic and it'll just melt. It's been so long since I've had to deal with this plastic insulated nonsense that I completely forgot about that. All right, so let's get these two guys twisted here. And then this will be all neat and tidy. Oh, you know what I didn't do is pay any attention to the length of these. I just left them full length. But it looks like they're going to be just about right. I actually just had a moment of worry that this might be too short. But we'll find out in a minute. Oh, and I don't need this little 19 by 19 adapter. That's kind of nice. All right, so let's see if we can double this positive lead up here. I am actually going to cut this down a little bit. The exposed portion is a little long right now. So let's just shorten that up. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with the ground and with the video. I just don't need that much exposed wire. Okay, so get this wire into the tip of the tweezers. We're going to put it down where it belongs. Hold it nice and still. Apply heat. All right, we're going to tin the tip first and then apply heat because it wasn't transferring. And it still isn't, which is odd. When you're dealing with these non-silicone sheathed wires, be really careful with your tweezers. I'm actually going to bail on the tweezers and just use my finger and just take the burn. Because the tweezers will push right through that plastic silicone stuff. If you have fingernails, you can use your fingernail to hold these wires if you're doing that. But yeah, just be careful. You can grip it with the tweezers. You just have to be very gentle. Be very gentle. I'm actually not gonna though, because I've just too often have I screwed that up and pushed right through it. And in this case, we don't really have a lot of extra wire. So there we go. There's the 5 volt in the ground. I know it's hard to see, guys, but I don't know how to show you these tiny little boards. They're just so effing small. And I'm only really doing these 3 pads. So if you want soldering tips, there are plenty of previous streams, or just hit me with some questions and I'll do my best to answer. Oh boy. So this is the only problem with holding it with your finger, is you don't get quite as much control as you do with the tweezers. And when you're working on small stuff, that's really important. Okay, so now I got it in the perfect spot, but it's not quite tacked down all the way. So we're going to tin the tip, bring it in, wait till everything flows, and get off of there. Ouch, you bastard, you. All right, and I just want to clean up. There was just when I pulled the tip of the soldering iron off, the solder tried to come with it, and of course now I got that joint a little bit too hot and it lifted back up again. So let's get one more time, push it back down, and that's the one. All right, let me check this with the loop. Make sure nothing's bridged. And we are good to go. All right, cool. So there it is, De-HDified. So now we just need to, oh, this is going to be so nice. There's no wires sticking off the back of it. All right, here we go. Ready? Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready. You're not ready for this. Ooh, there it is. Just jam it home, guys. Just jam it on in there. All right, so now the real question becomes, am I going to be able to, farts, put the camera in upside down like an idiot? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, I am going to be able to do that. All right, let's see if I can get this out of here. Come on out, little Phoenix Nano. Okay. I forgot about the chat. Rob Axelson says, Rob Axelson would rather lose a 23-cent prop than a $55 flight controller from toasting an ESC after the motor bell flies off. Has that happened to you, Rob? Have you cooked a flight controller from the motor bell coming? I didn't think that. I would think that when the motor bell came off, like, it would be safe, because the energy going into the stator now just, like, I don't know what it does. It does something, right? Okay, so that's the top. And this is the top. So now I'm going to put it in here correctly this time. Yeah, I haven't had. I don't think I've had any bells fly off, other than like during crashes where it hits so hard during the crash that it just basically implodes. All right, here we go. Let's put some screws in here that are too long, and then we'll take them out and get one that's shorter. And then we've got Zach Barnes. Take a look at the Secure SQ-D60 soldering iron, USB-C, budget-friendly with smart features like auto sleep, etc. It's only $28 on Pyro. I've got 2 of those. One of them is going to be in an upcoming giveaway, and the other one I kept for myself, and then apparently lost it. Interesting. Where the hell did I put it? Huh. Alright, well. There'll be a scavenger hunt later for that. Yeah, I've been impressed by that little thing. I mean, it's just super simple, but it just works. And that's kind of all that matters with a soldering iron, right? Are these the same length? Yeah, they are. Alright, cool. We're going to use these little guys. And let's put this over here. Super Deluxe is in the house. I think you might have just joined. Super Deluxe, I showed your stickers again. And I said something along the lines of, Super Deluxe sent me stickers, and I'm just going to keep showing them on every stream, because if you guys send me stuff, then I'm going to show it on the stream. I like the new ones, man. I'm definitely digging that sweet leaf look, as the kids say. That camera sticks out of there quite a bit more. Look at that. That's danger to the manifold right there. Although it does sit down low enough where it may very well be protected. Or it might be my opportunity to test a bunch of nanocams by blowing this one up on a tree. So now that this is not going to have HD in it, I am going to fly this thing like I fucking hate it. Like this is basically going to become the I'm at home and I just want to fly off the balcony rig. And those rigs, for me, are usually the ones that really get abused because, like, I don't know, typically I'm not flying all that well in the morning, or like I just fly really hard. Like when I'm just flying FPV only, it's just kind of like, well, there's no HD to break, so let's see what's possible on planet Earth. it's just like all mechanical sympathy goes completely out the window. And yeah, so this thing is going to get quite the durability test from me, as I'm sure it already has from Evan and Mondo, because those guys fly hard, and when you fly hard, you crash even harder. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to just punishing this thing and laughing as it shrugs off the crashes. All right, so here we go. This is not gonna plug in there. Poop. So I might have wanted to plug it in before. Let's try this. Let's try this. Goddamn right, Copter. Copter with a $4.20 super chat saying, I'm going to fly this thing like I effing hate it. Yep, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much my flying style. Fly like you hate it. Not like you hate the thing you're flying. Not like you hate flying. Not allowed to hate flying. Man, I wish I had put that other connector on. Runcam knew. They knew, and that's why they put the connectors on, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take this camera out of here. But I'll give it one more shot. I might have it. Maybe. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to take the camera out of there. That's fine. That's fine. Push these guys down and out. That one tried to fly across the room again. Let's pop these guys out. And... That's the sound of me scratching my nose, for anyone wondering. For anyone keeping score at home. Come on, you guy. Oh wait, no, this camera pointed away. Don't want that. Okay, here we go. So, plugging. That is a tiny little connector they put on there. Holy crap, that's small. And right, there we go. So we are plugged in now. I just have to try to not rip this off of the board while I'm pushing this camera in here, which hopefully is not harder said than done. I mean, easier said than that. Man, my brain. Guys, pretty soon I'm going to be asking for donations for, like, brain pills. You guys got any of them brain pills? Oh, wait, never mind. I got some of those. It's called Adderall. God, I got prescribed Adderall not too long ago. That shit is no joke, dude. It, like, I literally called, after, like, 2 days, I think, of taking it, I called my psychiatrist. I was like, look, I'm not really looking to take drugs, and this shit is, like, just taking drugs. Like, it just feels like it's taking drugs. Like, and I understand some people need it, but I did not. And I can't imagine taking it just for fun. Like the kids use it to study long hours and shit. Like, oh my God, man. I just... Oof. It was just too much. It just felt like I was on speed, man, which I guess it kind of is. But, whew, that shit was not to be trifled with. I am glad that I don't have to take that every day. Holy cow. And if you do, you are a champion of industry. Okay, look at that. Now we'll put our M2x16 standoffs in, which RDQ does sell, and I believe they even sell them in colors now. Nope, not RDQ. It's Pyrodrone that's now selling these M2x16 standoffs in fun colors. So, of course, I've got a couple in my cart. Okay, so I did this in a stupid order. Alright, so I need to get... I did this in a very strange order. So I need to now just let this hang. What? Oh, come on, man. What? I really was not thinking. Okay, so if I can just switch this front one out, I think I'll be okay. And then I can hang the camera. Let me pick you guys up a little bit so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing here. I should have waited to do the camera, but I got all crazy. I saw something shiny. I got excited. Not the first time. Won't be the last time. And the camera box obscures the top of this front piece of hardware here, so I just got to carefully remove this so I can get the shorter one, and then I'll be able to hang the camera off the front, so that it's not like perilously tugging on the solder joints that I just made. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, so let's figure out what the shortest possible hardware is that we can run on here. I am going to force myself to run button heads so that the battery doesn't bash into it. So let's see if this guy is going to be long enough, and this is basically how I do that. I will hold it up next to the bottom plate, but you can kind of push the button head up against the bottom of the base plate to just kind of like check the height. So this guy's not quite long enough. This is an M2x8. I'm actually going to go up to... I want to move this... I want to raise this stack a little bit to give it a little bit more clearance on these angles of the front camera pod down here. So... Dark Sagan's going to watch Blood Machines. What's Blood Machines? That sounds interesting. That sounds relevant to my interests, I think, is what I should say there, right? Isn't that the parlance of our times? What movie? Okay, so yeah, this is not going to be long enough. So I need to go up to an M2 by 12. I thought so, but it's good to confirm it. Yeah, I mean that's going to be it's going to be a little tight with a socket head, but I think we'll be okay. All right, we got 2, 3, and that's a little too long, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Optical illusion. Okay, cool. There we got all 4. What time is it? 11:57? All right, let's fly through this. Time to fly, guys. Time to fly through this because I want you guys to see the completion, but, well, there's no but. I just want you guys to see this done. And then I'll fly it tomorrow. And I'll record it on the immersion power play, and then you guys can see what a Phoenix Nano looks like. All right, sick. So I want to raise this. I think I'm going to raise it with just like a washer under there. So let me get the. God damn it. All right, so let me do this. Let me zip the rest of these guys off to free this AIO board up, and then I can raise the AIO board. That'll let me sneak the... ooh, let me use my nut grabbers for this. Where are my nut grabbers? There they are. Nut grabbers. You'll get caught up in the nut grabbers. Nut grabbers. Nut grabbers. Grabbing nuts since 2012. Sorry you guys had to listen to me sing. Hey, Tweet got it. Tweet, how much of that diatribe can you recite? Is the real question without cheating. All right. Here we go. All right, so here's what I was trying to put into words, probably pretty poorly. I can pick this guy up, gentle, 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 and see the front one is almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's 12 o'clock. So now I can get just enough room in here so I can, well, you know what? I'm stupid. All I have to do is this. This did not need to be this difficult. All I got to do is that. Back that out. Screw this down. You know what? I'm actually not going to use these little spacers. So these little tiny, they're actually 1.5 millimeter. I don't know where the hell I got these from, but they're the only little spacers I've ever found that are 1.5 millimeter. So I'm not just going to drop. It's kind of stupid to waste it by just dropping a washer on top. So yeah, I'm going to take that one out, and I'm just going to replace it with, like, it doesn't even really matter. Like anything, any little nut will do. I'll use a plastic, I'll use a little plastic M2 nut. That's going to be totally fine. Which I believe is what the AIO comes with. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. That's going to be nice and simple. 4 little plastic nutties, and then I get to hold on to these excellent little M2 by 1.5 millimeter. I know that sounds insane. I could also use these little brass jibby jobbies, but I'm not gonna. Because reasons. All right, so here we go. Let's get it back together. See how fast we can do this. All that matters is speed. Speed above all else. Not true. It's all about style. We like style. Alright, let's get you threaded, and there we go. Push that guy through. Oh, look at all the orange. Wow, I'm so behind. I'm the worst. Rob Axelson says Emax Hawk motors have 2 shafts, one inside. What? One inside the other. Wait. One inside the other. The bell is pressed onto the outer. Apparently, I fried the ESC from losing the motor valve, or that I slammed it into the asphalt. I think it was because you slammed it in the asphalt, but that sounds very odd. That sounds like a weird setup there. Can you take a picture of that? I can't, like, wrap my head around that, to be totally honest with you. Dave's FPV says, what do you think about automatic 2 versus 2.5 M3 drivers? My mother once said, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything. Zach Barnes. I mean, M3s are great, but let me say this. This is what I'll say. I'm going to blame BMW for making the car in an automatic. I'm going to blame them. I'm going to say it's their fault. And I'm just going to stop there. I don't know. Don't make sports cars in automatic. Just don't. Like, just don't. Don't do it. Make them all manual. Make it a part. Just a part of the. I don't know. Like, sports cars go faster than normal cars, right? So force the people driving them to pay more attention by shifting gears, and just force them to drive better by shifting gears. I genuinely think that that people who drive manuals quite literally drive better, are better drivers, I'll say. Could be wrong, but I have been in the car with hundreds of students at racetracks, and the ones with manual cars drive better. And if you don't like that, that's okay. I mean, you're allowed to have opinions. Opinions are like assholes. I'm not going to finish the joke. I'm just going to leave it hang there. I mean, that's probably all I need to raise it, right? Where's the little guy that I took off? Let me just compare that in thickness to the little screws. I don't know, I guess I should put a little washer on there. Yeah, I should put a little washer. Okay, I'll put a goddamn washer. There's a chance that by putting the washer, it's going to become too high. Okay, more chats. Super Deluxe, trick to getting the camera cable on is to bend it 90 degrees, then work it in there and press it in with your smallest finger. Bend it. Oh, bend the wires 90 degrees. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. And there's Dark Sagan going to watch Blood Machine. Oh, wait, no. Oh, farts. Oh, God. I scrolled up at some point. Oh, okay, we're good. Whew. I was worried that I've missed like 800 chats, but it looks like I've only missed a few. Whew. All right, come on. Get up. Get up. I just need you to get back up one more time. I just need to just sneak this guy on here. I'll do this little trick again where I just kind of back it out a little bit. And right. Okay. Come on. Come down. Drop down. Drop down, you. There we go. All right, let's see how much of a ninja I am. Get in there. Oh, come on.
All right. No, no, no. Don't. Okay, good. Okay, so let's see if this. I might have to swap the screw out. Nope, 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 nope. We're good. That's gonna be long enough. Okay. It might not be long enough on the sides though. Yeah, because this guy is gonna be on here. So let's see. Let's see how far into the nylock this gets. Yeah, it's not going to be long enough for the sides. So the side screws on these guys are under the go through the TPU, I should say. And so I'm going to need, this is going to need to be a little bit longer. See how the side one goes through the TPU, so it gets backed out a little bit. So you basically lose a millimeter. And that is going to be just enough to make these guys too short. So I just need to find two M2x12s. Where did that little box go? More chats. Rob Axis says, and that guy said your channel was too political. Good night to the collective. My shift is over. Time to go home to my loving wife. Free Lojo, you're probably already out of here, but thanks for hanging, brother. Tweet FPV says, do you watch regular car reviews on YouTube? I used to. I found that channel back when they did the Miata. Back the first Miata that they did, so we're probably going back like 5 or 6 years ago at least. And I was subscribed to them, but I'm not anymore, so I must have unsubbed. Maybe they were too political. Oh man, I fucking found my joke. I found my joke that I'm going to beat into the ground. Oh, yes! Oh, I hope you guys are as excited as me, because this is a very special moment. We've found our dead horse to just beat on. Wow, that sounds awful. We found our dead horse to beat on. Woo! You only get that kind of savvy intellectualism here. Oh, fuck me. M2x12s. So, alright, I've got a job for the collective. Oh, YouTube unsubs if you aren't active. I'll be damned, I did not know that. Okay, so here is a task for the collective. M2x12 black metal hardware. Doesn't matter if it's button head or socket head like this, can't be conical. Where can it be ordered from? I have not been able to find it. I have not been able to find M2x12 hardware, and of course that's the exact length that I need in this case. I'm going to make it work without it, but yes, let's see who's got the strongest Google foo, and if you find them, I should say, you can post them over on either you can do a comment on this video, that would be totally cool, or you can post it on the Facebook group, the Micro Kings Castle with Ciotti FPV. That for anyone that doesn't know, when you join Patreon, it gives you the link. But in case you missed it, yeah, we've got a Facebook group that we all hang out in. It's called the Micro Kings Castle with Ciotti FPV. If you just search Facebook for my name, though, it'll show it to you. It'll hook you up. And yeah, it's a good little board. Doesn't get as much action as I hoped. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But you know, that's okay. I still love you guys. And there we go. Okay, okay. Stay, stay, stay. Careful, careful, careful. Slowly. Ah! I can't believe I just got that. I was pretty sure that was gonna. It's hard to show you guys whenever I have to stand a quad up like this. It's always really hard to show you guys what I'm up to. I'm trying though. I'm always trying to figure that out. Okay, here we go. This guy. Oh, this back one's going to be a little bit difficult because it is obscured. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, so the first issue is that the threaded washer in there is spinning. Okay, good. Got that. What just happened? Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Little guy. Okay. Alright, just had to... Sometimes you just gotta show a little bit of love to the hardware, and it'll love you back. Oh man, come on. I'm trying to do this quickly. Got it. What's that game called? I win. Alright. Got it. Frankenstein. Have fun with your friends. Okay, so I'm going to need to... So not only can I not hang this camera, but I'm... maybe I can hang the camera. Fuck. Maybe I can just hang one side. Which will be fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright, cool. Now that's good. It's not just flopping around anymore. I need to remove the nut from the top standoff so that I can move this board around even more. I still gotta kind of shift this board around. This is gonna be a real... This is gonna be real. Alright, hold on. You guys are about to see some real finger calisthenics to try to get this going here. Alright, time to finger this. Quad. Alright, here goes nothing. There is absolutely no... I mean, I can barely do this full stop. Showing you guys what I'm doing at this point is going to be completely... Oh my god, I just felt it grab. Holy crap, I can't believe I got it that easily. In honesty, that was just completely luck. Okay, so now this spacer is gone forever. Okay. Oh boy. This is going to be quite a bit harder. Okay, so I got to back this out a little bit. Alright, so now I have like the bare minimum. So maybe I can like balance this on here. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. It's on there. Nobody breathe. No, don't. Don't breathe. Hold your breath. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, shit. I need to get another thing in there. Oh, my God. We might have it. We might be okay. Don't. Yo, this is full-on operation for quads. Oh, oh, I got it. Oh, 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 oh. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, 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 yes. Keep going. Keep going, you bastard. Keep going. Hey, it's poking out the top. We got it. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes. Y-E-S. There we go. Wow. Last one. Bobbity beep 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 beep. Solo. Oh! Hobby King coming through. Damn, I forgot about Hobby King. Yes! Dude, look at the collective coming through. Tweet FPV. Oh wow, Gowie.com. No way. Do you guys know the significance of Gowie? To FPV, well, like the main significance of Gowie. Tweet's been around for a while. He knows. Gowie is who... Gowie was made kind of famous-ish by Steel. before he had his camera specific ethics camera straps, Gowie made like the thickest Velcro strap that just happened to be the right size for holding a session onto a mini quad with a foam wedge, which incidentally, I mean, I know why he can get away with it, because I've seen how much of his energy he manages to shed right before he hits something, like an absolute magician from outer space. But yeah, I cannot imagine running a GoPro session on a piece of foam with a with a glorified battery strap on top. That being said, that's not the exact setup. Like, Steel does do some pretty slick stuff, like the way that he does the adhesive and heating up the adhesive, but man, I've broken so many sessions that were like fully encased in a beautifully protective BMC 3D mount. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that. Oh, farts. But my God, do you save some weight? That's like it's like a 20 gram weight savings to do it that way. I wonder if, I mean, I guess might as well just keep doing it. I was just thinking, I wonder if when the Session 5 supply like fully dries up, I wonder if Steel will run TPU to salvage. No, he won't. Never mind. I'll just. Actually, I don't know what he does. He runs the Session mainly for the weight, to keep the weight down. I run it for durability, and I forget that he doesn't as well. Cody Clemens needs help with his VTX. Not sure if it's a VTX table issue or a VTX issue. Tiny tank turns on in pit mode. Okay, Cody Clemens, I had the same problem, so don't even feel a little bit bad about this. I was freaking the fuck out because of this. I got so angry because like I had the VTX table set up and like I just couldn't figure it out. And when I can't figure things out, I get upset. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go over to Rush's Facebook page. And for the record, this is the only place I was able to find this information, which is kind of insane. And I really hope to hell that Rush corrects that. But over on their Facebook page, if you scroll down a little bit, they have a post that says, with your tiny tank, you need to do these 3 or 4 steps in order for it to not turn on in pit mode. No, I'm not kidding. It's easy to do, but I've never had to do it before. I've never seen another VTX where you've had to do this before. So why would anyone know to do it, is my question. But yeah, the answer is over on their Facebook page for you. If you still can't figure it out, let me know. But I think once you get there, you'll be all right, because it's just like, I think it's like 1 level deep, or I think like when you go into you have to do it in the OSD, and then from what I remember, you gotta like go to the bottom of the OSD menu where the VTX is, and you can click like set, and it's not set. It's there's something that you click, and then it goes to like a second screen. Maybe. Oh, I forget what it is, man. You'll get it though. They've got you covered. You're now the second person in a row to ask me that same question. And so yeah, it's, I don't know. I find it very, very, very frustrating when companies don't have documentation like that easily available on their website. I mean, it doesn't help that that's been my job before to like make sure stuff like that gets caught. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's really almost like disrespectful in a way to your to people that are buying your stuff, for you just to expect them to figure it out, right? Like, that's, I don't know, that's just frustrates the shit out of me sometimes. Yeah, right, Cody. Like that would be a great thing to put on your. I'm sure that they just discovered it too late or something like that. Although, how the fuck do you discover that late? Like, I don't know. What do I know? I just work here. Okay, 2 more nuts and a bunch of screws, and we're done. Kristen, how you doing? You hanging in? You sleepy?
Well, I'm exhausted.
She's exhausted, but she loves me. I don't know why she loves me, even I don't love me. That got dark in a hurry. Oh my god, I keep putting the nut grabbers away just to give myself an excuse to say nut grabbers again. So there are 2, for anyone that doesn't know, there are 2 thicknesses of nylon / plastic M2 nuts. These are the 1mm thick ones. I have no idea where I got them from, but I have a whole shitload. These ones are a real pain in the ass. So much of a pain in the ass that I think I'm going to have to use my fingers instead of the nut grabber. Oh, right. These are the ones that are easy to put on with your finger. I remember that now. My trick is to push down into it hard, and then it'll stick to my finger for a limited amount of time. And then I push it down on the M2, spin it backwards until I feel it catch so that you're not cross-threading it, and then spin it on. And all is right with the world. These guys love to back out though, so put a little bit of welder on these, which I'm going to show you in 1 second here. Alright, and I'm just checking to see like how far down I screwed them in relation to the top of the thread. So I think we're pretty much even there. This one towards me might need another little turn. So now we should be good. And just take your tube of welder that, if you're working on FPV, you should have. You should get this. There is a link down below in the description to get yourself some welder on Amazon. There's like a million different listings for welder on Amazon. I made sure I picked the one that I ordered, which is the cheapest one, which, you know, I ordered, and it's here. So it's not from some lunatic that's going to ship you a bag of cat litter. Because that makes financial sense, to rip somebody off by spending $100 in shipping them cat litter instead of a 10-cent tube of contact cement. And yeah, I just put a little blob to basically connect the nut to the threads in the middle, and that works perfect in keeping them from backing off. And then when you need to remove the nuts, you just take your fingernail and it just comes right off like a little blob of hot glue, and it's fantastic. So there we have it, boyos and girlos. Let's put the canopy back on, and we'll be done. Oh man, look how much extra slack is on these wires now. You know what I could do? I'll do this at some point. And next time I have to take this rear little package apart here, I'm going to try to spin this RXSR around so that the antennas get a little bit of extra length, and I would love to run these antennas off of the front arms rather than off of the rear arms. That is good news. I am excited about that. Oh, the things I get excited about. Alright, where's that canopy? Canopy going on? I'm just going to leave these guys hanging out because of the canopy. The canopy is so nice, man. Oh my god. Having a like this canopy just to fully protect this thing, man, that's really nice. And just to hold all these wires in and not have to worry about wires getting pulled out into the props and shit. I am going to spin this RXSR bundle of wires, though, just because it's trying to escape out the side and it just kind of looks stupid. And there is enough slack where technically it could fall out the side. So let's just take care of that super quick here. Get out of there. Come on. Unplug, you shitter. Hey, got it. All right, so let's twist this guy up to take some of the length out. And there we go. That's much better. Okay. And I do kind of want to just pull this over here. Wires have like that memory effect, which is kind of nice. So if I just pull it over like that, maybe stand it up, that'll make sure that it stays inside the canopy. And there we have it. Ah, almost. Come on, get in there. You shitta. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that's good to go now. Canopy coming at you. Oh, look how clean that is now. Holy crap, that looks good. Why is this not wanting to sit down? Oh, look at that. It's hitting there? No way. Huh. That's okay. We'll just screw it down. It'll be fine. Man, all right, and we're gonna weigh this thing too when I'm done in a minute. See what the weight came down to. Who makes those LED race triers? My tiny trainer is en route. ZDK Root. These are the originals. These are made by the originals. Tiny's LEDs. TINY''S LED''S. Tiny's LEDs. Another friend of the channel. And yeah, he is like pretty much the originator of LED race wires. So get them from him. Support the OGs, right? All right, we got that. We got that. And where's our fin? And now, in a couple seconds, as soon as I have this last screw screwed down, I will remember what I forgot. So, 3, 2, 1, and I forgot to put in what? Where is it on the desk? All right. Well, I did want to put this LED on it, so I did forget that. All right. So that's good. Maybe that's all I forgot. Maybe that's it. I'm sure it's not, but just maybe. Let me get both batteries. I realized recently that I've been assuming that both of these 3S 450s weigh the same, but they might not. So I've got the GNB here. Let me grab one of the tattoos. Tattoo? There it is. All right, so let's see. I don't know. We'll see. I have a guess, but why guess when we can just weigh the damn things? Tattoo is a 550. GNB is a 450. Level your bets on which one will be lighter. I think you might be wrong. 1.5 ounces. Wow, I don't care about ounces at all. 42.5. 45.5. Wow, I actually thought that the R line was going to be lighter. Oh God. 45.5. 42.5. Look at that. Okay, so that's a significant difference, but it's also a significant difference in MAH. I'm gonna lean towards the GNB. The GNB flies really good. Why did I put that away? Thank you for that tweet. All right, so the lightest possible weight, i.e. with the GNB battery. Farts! I gotta put the goddamn props on. No, I don't. I just have to stack them up on top. Because... Don't lean. Don't lean. Hey, we're in the 140s. I think we're gonna stay in the 140s this time. Oh, oh wait, what am I doing? Push one to the... Jesus. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. You can only get that kind of stupidity here. Look at us go. There's a spot where the props go. Amazing. Fuck you. God damn it, 151. Really? I couldn't get down to the 140s? What can I take off of here? What can I remove? Damn it. And it's going to gain weight when I put the zip ties on the arms, too. Ugh, oh well. Alright, well, there you go. 151.0. 150. Call it 150. The battery. Oh, man. Alright, well, I got to find a gram. I'll find a gram. Next time I pull this thing apart, I'm going to... you guys will really get to see the weight Nazi in me. Because I will get this down to 150. Or, no, down into the 140s, I should say. Even if it's 149.9, I don't care. It's getting down there. Alright, so there we go. I am absolutely looking forward to flying this with an FPV camera that I can see out of. I can't even explain to you guys how amazing that's going to be. So yeah, I will do that tomorrow because it's a little dark out right now. Hit those last minute questions in the chat because we are about to round it up. Round it up? We're going to do math? What? What are we going to do? Round it out? Is that a thing? Do we round things out? Just pushing these wires down a little bit to make sure that they're not touching the canopy. Look how tight the canopy is on the motor. Did you see it? It was just like stuck in the upwards. Look at that. That's how tight it is, man. They got it nice and tight. It's awesome. Oh yeah, that's better. That's definitely not touching now. Alright, actually I'm going to use red again. I'm burning through these red ones. I gotta get more of the purple. Okay, that that zip tie went flinging across the room. I gotta get more of BMC 3D prints these. Although I wonder if there's a file on Thingiverse for these. I need these little guys in. Oh God, I gotta ask Solo about that when that Violet TPU comes in. Hopefully there's a print file for these little guys on Thingiverse because these work great as reusable canopy holder downers, but I don't have 4 of them, and these are in red. So yeah, I mean, real first world problems here tonight. This is how they work. You just put the little pliers through there, grab the other one, and just pull it through. And it's just like, it's great. Oh, you know what? These are going to be heavy though, I'll bet. I bet you these are quite a bit heavier than the than the zip ties that I've been using, but whatever. I will save full weight Nazi for the next stream. For now, I'll just put them on and pretend like they don't weigh anything. Whoa! Boy. Stuff flying all over the place tonight. Come on now. Be nice. Be nice. Do your job. Okay. There we go. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Did anybody miss the Lake Lanier stuff from the last stream? Anybody want me to send you out on that? I'll probably send you guys out on that anyway, but... Oh, there's a way to bring the weight balance towards the front a little bit. Use heavier those things on the front. Oh yeah, Rob Axelson, good call. Those little braces, rubber bands. I was trying to think of a small rubber band that would work. Farts. All right, here we go. Last piece of the puzzle. There we go. The tiny trainer is back. Look at us go! Thanks for hanging, guys. No more questions? Come on, man. Ask me about life. Ask me a life question. Ask me about the meaning of life. Someone ask me what the meaning of life is. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. You won't like my answer. I don't think I have an answer. The answer is to rip as many people off as possible. I swear to God, like, think of people, right? Think of like the evil people. Like, is that really? Is that like? You think they think that? You think they ever think that? Like, ugh, I'm the worst. Or is that just us? Oh Christ! All right, movies. Top movie. I usually don't just do one. I usually do three, which are Garden State, Lost in Translation, and I always forget the third one. American Beauty. That's it.
I always remember for you.
Yeah. I did a once upon a time, long, long ago, when I was a film student. I did a like a, I want to say a 20-page thesis paper on American Beauty, and I planned on doing it on the entire movie, but after I got rolling, and I do like to write, and like after I got rolling, I ended up doing all 20 pages on the first half an hour of that movie. There is so much imagery, and that movie is so incredibly deep, deeper than you might think, right? It just, I don't know, it can come off as just a movie about a horny dude, right? But there's a lot beneath the surface with that movie, and visually, the amount of like visual messages that they kind of sneak in there is pretty fucking cool. If you guys ever get the chance, watch the buy that movie and watch the director's commentary. They talk a lot about it in there. Yeah, it's, although man, I really like Lost in Translation too, though. I mean, come on, Bill Murray. When I lived in Charleston, we Kristen and I were like, we really so Bill Murray lives in Charleston, and he has a tendency to just show up places and just do fun things. Like, he'll just show up at somebody's bachelor party that he doesn't even know. Like, if he just sees a bachelor party going on, he'll just like walk over to the people, and like, obviously, you know it's Bill Murray because, you know, he's his face. And yeah, he'll just like hang out with them and shit. It's crazy. So like, everybody in Charleston that's spent a good amount of time there has a Bill Murray story, And we don't. We stayed there for 5 years, and we probably should have left the house more, but, you know, we didn't. And we don't have a Bill Murray story. So I guess we're not like true Charleston residents, maybe. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Why are you so weird? Flying Frail says. I like to call it, I try to use the word unique, but I agree with you. I get very bored very easily. So, in my own life, and just in general, where the hell are these propellers? I recommend that everyone be as weird as possible, because one of the really cool things about being very weird is that assholes will see you being weird and they'll like confront you and just be, I don't know, it has this way of weeding out shitty people.
And attracting the other weirdos.
And attracting the other
Put out
weirdos.
that you're weird.
Yeah.
Then other weirdos are not afraid to reach out to you, be like, I'm weird too. I like this thing, that thing, whatever.
Kristen feels so strongly about this that she came over to talk to you guys.
Weird too. I'm really weird.
Yeah, they're just being 100% status quo. Like if that's your thing, like that's cool. I don't want to like shit on anybody, but I don't know, man. I think it's important to be unique and to be different. Not to sound like a fucking Apple advertisement, but yeah, I don't know. It's something that I don't have any friends, and I don't think I've ever met somebody that's like a normie that I've stayed friends with, because like I don't know, just be weird, be unique, be into stuff, right? Like fly quads. Don't just watch football. Fly quads. It took a strange turn. Yeah, I've always sort of been like that. I've always sort of looked for odd, unique stuff. Unique New York. Unique New York. What is going on with this? Why the last prop? Why what? Why is this happening? Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Get out of there. All right. Going in here. Going in here. Here we go. Going in there. This is where I'm going, guys. I'm going in here. Is this longer? Yes, it is. That's weird. Why is this? This is like an M2 by 6.5. What the? Come on. Really? The lack of like standardization in FPV. Can we? Can't we all just? Oh, Sprinkles, good call. Sprinkles says, "Did we ever decide which Back to the Future is the worst?" Kristen and I still haven't watched the third one. Tomorrow night, baby, we gotta watch the third one.
And I still think that based off of watching 1 and 2, I still think 3 is the worst.
Me too. I haven't even watched 3 in probably 20 years, and I'm just gonna call it right now. 3 is the worst. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong. So, but tomorrow night we're gonna watch 3, and then the next time I stream, which will just be like a rando stream, God knows when, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna say, hey guys, Back to the Future 3 is the worst one, and you can fucking come to Atlanta and fight me if you disagree. I really like 2. I really do. I really do like 2. Dave's FPV says he's been waiting on his congratulations because today he's 7,462 days old. What's that in years, Dave? What is the deal here? What is happening? Is the motor bell stripped? Is that what's happening here? Well, no, let me do this. Let me turn it 90 degrees, and I'll find the other holes, and then I'll... Come on! In the words of David from Schitt's Creek, oh my God! Oh my God! What is happening? Why? Okay, so one of these maybe is stripped. Can you guys hear that noise? It's not a good noise. My God! There we go. There we go. There's one. Please. Please. Please, please, please. Yeah, trying to find the right... Oh my God. Yeah, I can't... Alright, I'm not going to talk any more about the lack of standardization because we'll still be here at 1 a.m. with me just screaming at you guys. Okay, so that's good. Let me just put these 4 screws away before I lose them. And they are 16. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? That does not look right. So let's just do it the caveman way. Hey, there they are. Third from the right. Alright. And there we go. Got them in there. I don't think I missed any questions. Did I? If I missed any questions, redo them. No. Solo. Next time you're at Publix, pick up a box of the small multicolor rubber bands for doing hair braids. Hell yeah. The collective coming through.
I have those in black.
Kristen already has them. Done. Copter 612. Is there a standoff height where going shorter offers no return on investment? The glide is 23 millimeters. Is that the sweet spot, or shorter? The shorter the better. Copter 612. Great question. The shorter the better, for sure. As you go shorter and shorter, you're just making a shorter lever, and it's every little bit is going to help. The limiting factor though is the camera. The Micro Eagles, for example, absolute minimum you can do with those is a 20 mil standoff, and my God, is it tight. That's why the Glide has always come with 23s. So that the Micro Eagle would fit in there properly, because fitting it with a 20 is really tough. Doable, but tough. And then for some of the other micro cameras, you might be able to get down to like an 18, but good luck finding them. I need to look through this camera. I really do. I cannot wait to look through this camera. So I might as well bring you guys with me, because I've got the awesome little power play. So we're going to end the stream on this, and then I'm going to play some Lake Lanier footage with a song over it, and I'll see you guys another night this week. So let's get this going here with the immersion. You guys can see the beautiful, hopefully, I've heard it's pretty beautiful. What's this camera called again? Schlip Schlop Cam? Phoenix Nano. Or maybe it'll just catch on fire, because we did some wiring, so there's always a chance of fire. Thing I love most about this hobby. You always got to be on your toes, because you could get electrocuted at any moment. All right, here we go. The big moment. And fire. Cue fire. All right, goggles going on. Oh! Oh, it looks like an FPV camera instead of a piece of mud with a lens on it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, oh wow. I mean, guys, it looks like an FPV camera. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I'm going to be able to fly and, like, see stuff. Ah, shit, I left it on. Yes. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. All right, everybody. I really need to figure out why the hot key button things don't work anymore on OBS. I've had that turned way down all night. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Cadix Baby Turtle, soon to be available. As well as a Brain FPV, I don't know what it's called. 30 by 30. Alright, let me find you guys something good. Let me find you guys something good here, because you're worth it. You deserve it. Printable zip ties on Thingiverse. Tweet FPV found them. Hey, that's it. C-Wrap Strap. That's a cool name for it. C-Wrap Strap. Dude, good find, brother. Alright. Oh, these are a little bit different. A little bit different than that, but these look like they might actually work even better. Cool. I'm going to leave this tab opened. Love those things. I also use those to hold down my VTX and receiver in the rear of the Glide. They're nice because they stretch a little bit, so if you get into a really hard hit, they will move a little bit, which is good. Yeah, Thingiverse's search is brutal. Alright, so let me find something that you guys won't hate. Also known as something decent. Where is it? Oh, I have it here. I have it here. Do I have it here? No, I don't have it here. Wait, I have it here. Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me try this. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. See if, let me see if you guys like this. I don't know. I mean, that's the best thing I've ever done. That is the best. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. It's the best thing ever, and and there was all kinds of collaboration, which makes it even better. From Patrick, from Sanaka filming it to Patrick being there on the boat, driving the boat, to Kristen having the song. Oh my god, the best thing I will ever do. I've peaked. There it is. 39 years old and I've peaked. That's the top. And I'm pretty sure that's just going to be the opening to every stream from here on out. Okay, let me go into this hard drive here where I think I have some of the Lake Lanier footage. And my god. Oh, what a special moment, man. What a special moment. Oh, okay. It looks like I dumped the Tiny Trainer footage, but I didn't dump the other footage. But that's cool. One of the Tiny Trainer batteries was pretty good. So I'm gonna give you that. It's all downhill from here. Goddamn right, Private Island.
This is as good as it's gonna get. All right, let me find a song. I'll just go to Spotify for a song because. Am I really 14,000? That's sobering. It's a sobering realization. Okay, made for you, liked songs. That's what I want. Pick something good for you guys, and I'll send you out with a little bit of Tiny Trainer HD, Lake Lanier, super secret footage. Netflix fans of don't spoil the surprise. Nobody spoil the surprise what this house is. You might somebody might recognize it. But first, all right, here you guys go. I'm gonna send you out with this, and I'm definitely gonna do a rando stream or two this week. So I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. We'll do something cool though. I am probably gonna do an 8-hour power stream. Because I have a bunch of builds and a bunch of repairs to do. So look out for that. Not that you'll be able to miss it because it'll say live on your YouTube for 8 straight effing hours. I'm going to call it a 24 hours of LaBuild practice. Alright guys. Enjoy this. I think this is a song I might like. If not, I'll just turn the volume down. Alright guys, thanks for hanging. You guys are fucking awesome. I will talk to you again Wednesday or Thursday or maybe Tuesday, probably Wednesday. Enjoy.
It's 1 o'clock.
Thanks for hanging, everybody. See you this week.